my friend is going to stick with his soda. And I don't blame you. Looks like a nasty bruise on your arm. You put away one too many last night and take a spill?
Astute as always, Mr. Denozzo.
To the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Must be my breakfast.
Mr. Denozzo, you are under arrest.
Gibbs.
Agent Gibbs, this is Commander Pramus calling from Iraq.
What do you need, Commander?
It's Dr. Marks.
Yeah?
She was found dead in her cell early this morning. The acting base doctor said she was strangled to death.
What's up, boss?
Found dead this morning. Strangled. Thought I didn't have access.
It's need to know. And now you need to know.
So let's hear it.
Naval intelligence was running a sting operation in Iran, posing as weapons dealers. A Black Ops team made contact with a terrorist cell just outside of Hamadan. Their mission was to identify the leadership and eradicate the entire cell.
Let me guess. They screwed up.
In so many words, yes.
How?
Things didn't go as planned. Before they could track and eliminate the terrorists, the officer in charge of the op was killed.
The CO was murdered, so the op failed.
Exactly.
There's something else. What?
This morning, 2 deep-cover Navy SEALs were found murdered in their Dubai hotel room. SecNav has requested our help in investigating their murders and securing their assets.
And the SEALs are related to the sting.
That is what we believe.
How?
That's what I want you to find out.
Anything else?
Anthony Denozzo Sr. was arrested this morning. In Dubai.
My father?
What's the charge?
I don't know. It's out of our jurisdiction. And Dubai hasn't been as agreeable sharing information lately, considering what's been going on in the Middle East.
Denozzo, David, grab your gear. You're going to Dubai. Denozzo, SEALs first. Then your father.
Understood.
Ducky, you're on body detail. Ziva, check for signs of a struggle. SEALs often use high-security laptops. If they had one, we need to find it.
What is this? There is something under this cabinet. Tony, could you help me move this cabinet?
You're welcome, Ziva.
Now let us see what is under this cabinet. There is some strange substance on it.
Looks like blood, but better get Abby to confirm it.
There is also a fingerprint on it. The SEAL's laptop. Great. Now what? This looks like the missing piece of the mirror. I think that is all the evidence I will need to prove there was a struggle here. A cell phone. That's all of them. I am finished. The SEAL's laptop.
The SEALs were receiving phone calls from an overseas phone number that originated in Iraq. And guess who that number is registered to? Captain J.J. Husker. The SEAL's field reports are heavily encrypted, but from what I can decode, they repeatedly make mention of a Gentech dynamics. These SEALs were definitely working for Captain Husker.
Thanks, McGee. I'll be talking to Abby if you find anything else.
This is human blood, but it's not from either of the murdered SEALs. I got a match. These fingerprints definitely, without a doubt, 100% came from Lieutenant Nate Levine, the seal found in the bathroom. The SEAL's tattoos are exactly the same as the one Captain Husker and Commander Birch had. That means they were all in the same Black Ops unit.
What do you got, Abs?
Well, I've got fingerprints from Lieutenant Nate Levine on the mirror shard, and a blood sample here that doesn't match anyone we know.
Let's put it all together on the deduction board.
Let's see what we can find. Time to earn your lab coat. What is it I'm looking for anyway? What would Einstein do? Try again. What would Einstein do? Time to earn your lab coat.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Okay, check this out. Time to earn your lab coat. What would Einstein do?
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs? In English, Abs. What are you thinking, Abs?
Just what I thought. This won't elude me for long.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Found what we were looking for. This isn't right. What would Einstein do?
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Found what we were looking for. Gibbs, Nate Levine, and Patrick Swift were reporting directly to Captain Husker. Something they were involved with got them killed. Where are you going?
Director Vance. What's going on in Dubai?
You mean the World Financial Congress?
You know what I mean, Leon.
The event is a highly visible target with a lot of high-profile people. Echelon has picked up chatter that has led naval intelligence to believe it will be a target for a terrorist attack.
But why Dubai? Why now?
Like I told you, it has to do with the failed sting operation in Iran.
You mean Captain Husker's operation?
The failed sting operation in Iran has led us to Dubai, though J.J. Husker was not involved.
You're lying to me, Leon. Those SEALs had orders from Husker.
All right, Gibbs. Husker went off the reservation. He was using the sting operation to try and extort extra money from the terrorists. It backfired. And not only did it get him killed, but the plutonium they were using as bait ended up in the wrong hands.
J.J. Husker.
JJ stands for James Johnson. The name Husker was a cover, one given to him by the Navy when he began running Black Ops.
Captain Johnson. Related to Dustin Johnson, the guard killed in the Lucky Card Casino?
Father and son.
So their deaths are related.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Gibbs, I've just made the most interesting discovery. There was something lodged under the fingernail of one of our dead SEALs, a wax or polymer of some kind. I've sent it up to Abby for testing.
Thanks, Duck. I'll go see her.
This is some sort of petrochemical, though an unusual one. It has a lot in common with other carbon-based substances normally used as a coating on fabrics to make them waterproof.
What do you got, Abs?
Gibbs, this is weird. I've never come across this particular chemical before. I mean, the concept is familiar, but the actual substance is new to me. Maybe McGee can come up with more information on it.
Thanks, Abs. DiNozzo.
Hey, boss. I'm just about
Have you spoken to your father yet?
already at the prison.
Just keep your head in the game. Don't let your father derail you.
Understood.
What did you do this time, Dad?
That's how you greet me, Junior?
Yes, consider that my standard greeting when I'm bailing you out of jail. How many times now?
Junior, when are you going to learn to stop living in the past? You need to enjoy today.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I find that hard to believe. The Dubai police don't make a habit of just incarcerating American citizens without reason.
Nothing, Junior. I was in town for less than 48 hours when they knocked on the door and arrested me. I didn't even have a chance to have my breakfast.
Tragic. But if I'm gonna get you out of here, you're gonna have to give me some real details. What'd they tell you when you were arrested?
They said I owe money. Apparently it's a crime to default on a debt in Dubai.
How much do you owe?
They said I owe $200 million.
What? How did you manage to get into debt in just 48 hours?
I told you, Junior, I'm innocent. I just came to town to attend the World Financial Congress. I attend every year, and while I was at the opening night gala, an old friend of mine introduced me to a man named Rashid Al Mohammed. He was looking to bring on board an experienced CEO to help right the ship, so I sat down with him, had a scotch, and before the evening was over, I signed on with him for quite a hefty salary.
That's it. All you did was get a job.
Well, the position included a significant ownership stake in the company.
I see. And the company owes the money.
That's right.
What's the name of this company?
Gentech Dynamics.
So let me get this straight. You now have a significant ownership stake in a company that turns out to be massively in debt.
It appears that way, yes.
And they won't let you out of prison until you pay that debt.
That's what I'm told.
Tell me again the name of the guy who gave you this job.
His name is Rashid Al-Mohammed.
Anything else you can tell me about this Rashid Al-Mohammed?
Actually, Junior, yes. He had 2 very strange wounds on his arm. It looked as if he'd been bitten by something with fangs.
Okay, Dad. Just sit tight and I'll see what I can do to get you out of here.
I know you will, Junior.
McGee, can you help me do a background check on a Dubai company?
Sure. What's the name?
Gentech Dynamics.
Gentech Dynamics? That sounds familiar. I'll get back to you as soon as I know anything.
Thanks, Proby.
What do you got, McGee?
The polymer coating Ducky found under the seal's fingernail is a prototype that hasn't yet been approved for sale. This is really strange, boss. Tony called from Dubai. He asked me to do a background check on a company called Gentech Dynamics. But that same company showed up in emails on the seal's laptop, and again while I was researching that substance Ducky found under Nate Levine's fingernail.
Let's try to piece this together on the deduction board.
Time to make some magic. That doesn't compute.
Why do you think that, McGee?